This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the UCLA Bruins offense will have the football first here. This is a team coming out here with a lot of confidence in front of an energized home crowd coming off that win last week. But there's a challenge today against this defense.
Yeah, great defense. It's going to be really exciting to see how this one plays out. And I think you're right. I think they did gain a lot of confidence coming in now at home in front of this crowd. Magical atmosphere. They got to take advantage of it.
Here's the handoff. He breaks free. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quick throw over the middle. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Chris, how about the accuracy here by this quarterback to pick up the first down? And, man, UCLA has had some great play at quarterback. DTR, who just left recently, going back to Cade McNown, and, of course, Troy Aikman, one of the best to ever play the game.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back. It's Ian Maliava. Down he goes. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there. So Northwestern's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
And the single back takes the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Covey. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up, to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Back to throw again. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This Northwestern offense is quickly moving down the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Over the middle, it's Covey. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Northwestern now operating in the red zone. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quick catch over the middle. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
Moves left out of the pocket. And the defense says not again. They wouldn't let him get loose for the scramble. Brought him down for a short gain.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Right in the end zone, running it right up the gut. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Can't hold on. The defensive play brings up a 4th down. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. It'll be a 24-yard attempt. Should be automatic. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. The defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Play action fake, looking to throw. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. A deep shot to the right. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Chris, it looked to me like the quarterback was trying to give his man a chance to high point the ball, but he left it too far to the inside and gave the defender a real chance. Seems like an odd time and place for a lob pass.
First play of the drive now set up at the 27. They'll run it here. They bring him down at the 32-yard line. Northwestern has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period.
Northwestern 3, UCLA 0.
They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. A quick throw out left, complete. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
It's a bunch formation. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Takes off in a bootleg. Gets the ball as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. And the UCLA offense takes the field. Scanning the field. It's Iamaleava. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The defense has got it. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Northwestern. The defense produces 6 points.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz, he doesn't recognize it, ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard, it works out, and it gets them a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last two possessions. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick completion of the tight end.
Man, is this guy a tough matchup or what? Not only are you trying to prevent him from making just a catch, but then you got to bring him down to prevent more yards after the catch.
That completion makes it second and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Thomas. He makes the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Play action here on first down. That's caught. It's Flores. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Scanning the field, it's Iamaleava. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up the fourth down now. The Bruins will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Okay, here comes the Northwestern offense back out on the field. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Off the play fake on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. It's a nice gain. They'll move the football up to the 27.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
The shotgun handoff here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Here's the second down play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Covey. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
The short completion of the tight end. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and short. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. We'll try the ground game here with running back. Looks like Northwestern will have the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses him.
Running back grabs it on the screen. Good job by the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Receiver in motion now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a first down. That penalty would be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I'm sure that player is going to get an earful from the coach. They've got a long drive going now, aided by that penalty flag. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw to the left. This is the receiver. Incomplete.
It's incomplete. It's third down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On third down, he drops to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain, brings up fourth down. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. After making his first attempt, this one is from 38 yards out. Meant kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone to begin the drive at the 25. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
It's now second down.
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Hand off to the right side. Breaks into open space. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. To throw, it's Ian Maliaba. The pass is off target, yet hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. The Bruins will bring a punt team onto the field. Choosing to return the punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field. They love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had us settled for 3 last time. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here.
Hey, Chris, give him credit. It was nice technique to be able to hold on for that catch and stay in bounds, but he didn't go very far.
The completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The receiver grabs it. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Finds his man. It's Covey. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback drops back. That's reeled in. It's Covey. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
Northwestern now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Wants to throw it. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Second down, we're going to throw it. Through the pocket, breaking down. The pass rush gets home. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
This defense is playing inspired football with their backs near their own goal line. An incompletion, now a sack. What would the offensive coordinator come up with here on 3rd down?
Here comes 3rd and goal, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. This will be a challenge. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Wildcats!
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime, and they're really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks into the clear. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to pass. It's Iamaleava. Makes a quick grab. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. It's like the final play of the half coming up. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. That is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, a Big Ten championship game that's already had its share of stirring moments.
And the Bruins will kick this away to get the second half going. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Out comes the Northwestern offense out of the field again. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. On first down, it's play action. That's reeled in. It's Covey. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. Game.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
Gives it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's a quick grab. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
It's a shotgun run call. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Iamaleava. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
And it's a first down here by this UCLA offense. Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver to be able to get those yards and keep the sticks moving. Good job also of just feeling the defense's coverage and making a quick decision to get that ball out.
Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Important second down play coming up. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. 1st down and 10. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Well, the first half did not go the way they had planned, but boy, they have come out making plays here in this 2nd half. Great completion, big yards downfield, and now they're...
Touchdown, UCLA. Great connection there for 6 points. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. And you can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And the point after is right down the middle.
20, UCLA, 7.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Northwestern offense back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Tried to add points, build the lead right here. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. And the wideout goes in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Covey. Across the 30. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
And here's the handoff. What a stiff arm. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Running game is working. Let's stick with it on 1st down.
Nice solid run here by this pack. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. He'll hand it off. He's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. A screen to the wide receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
1st and goal, Northwestern.
First and goal for the offense. One man at the backfield. He'll get the football. Touchdown, Northwestern. Still no answer from this offense.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
defense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he makes the grab. A successful 2-point try. And they bump the lead up even more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Then they keep it going. To the air. It's Iamaleava. The pass rush closing in. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tagged right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. Northwestern has the lead here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. Running back has it on a screen now. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds, so that clock will keep ticking.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Without the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to chuck it again. Comes up with the catch. The Bruins are moving quickly down the field.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Going to hand it off to the back. As the 1st down is still going. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44. The Bruins will have 1st and 10 here. And the same runner's got it again. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that previous play. Dropping back. It's Iamaleava. Quick throw complete to the tight end. We're finally able to stop it. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Important moment here in this championship game. 3rd down and short on the 9th play of the drive. They try to sneak it for the 1st.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. He'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And the back gets the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
What a play by the defense here late in the game, working with the lead. Good job of mirroring the ball carrier. Just walled him off. Nowhere for him to go before he could get out of bounds.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Matthews. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be 2nd down now.
Now this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with this quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bears. Kicking the team on now for the extra point.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21 after the drive will start. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. They're going to run it. It's got the 1st and still going. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Handoff to the back. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Grinding away on the ground. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Return of 1 down. Sets up the next drive. And the UCLA offense takes the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Looking downfield. It's Iamaleava. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Yes, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. They never count these guys out.
Tackled quickly after the catch. Should be short of the marker.
A fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're
fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple of scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
Return starts from inside the 5. They tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Out comes the Northwestern offense on the field again. Trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt in the last possession. And their first play of the drive now coming out from the 17-yard line. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. And they'll stop him after a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Short pass finds the tight end. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. We reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. They'll aim it toward the sideline. Solid punt. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. Conference championship trophy at stake. This offense got to find the end zone with this possession. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Looking to throw. It's Iamaleava. It's caught. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Short throw complete to the tight end.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Makes the catch downfield. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Receiver makes the grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes?
QB spikes the ball and the clock is stopped. No gain on the play. 3rd down coming up.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made in space. Look out. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, UCLA.
What a touchdown here to pull them within one with under a minute to go. Conventional wisdom says you kick the extra point and you rely on your defense to send this game to overtime. But it could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Okay, here comes the Northwestern offense back out on the field. Your worst-case scenario, you go to overtime. But can he make something happen to try to win it in regulation? Let's see. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Covey. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. There's the snap. The quarterback setting up to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks left and finds his target there. And he'll run out of bounds and pick up a few yards on the play. A completion makes it 2nd down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Taken down, but not before he makes the 1st down. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Northwestern.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. A chance for this kicker to be a hero and win the game from 54 yards out. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The offense decides to just spike the ball here.
No gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. A chance for this kicker to be a hero and win the game from 54 yards out. It's good! What a way to win a conference championship. It's always a special year, but after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.